Sagittarius, hello, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a reading for January 31st until February the 6th. And because Valentine's Day is coming up, I am going to be doing love readings this week and next, so something a little bit different for you. As always, these will be general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. I do invite you to take that which is for you and leave everything else behind to get into your higher vibes. If you haven't done so already, before I even pick up these cards, please hit the subscribe button. I put new videos out every single week. And if this reading does resonate for you, please leave me a thumbs up and any comments or questions you might have down below. Whoa! Wow. Okay, let's make a mess and take a look for Sagittarius in love. Whoa, interesting here, Sagittarius. Overall energy is the Nine of Pentacles. This one is talking to us about independence, about creating abundance on our own, about having a sense of really being able to take care of ourselves. For you in this reading, we have the Eight of Swords, the Six of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. Not looking at love very much right now, Sag. This to me is you being in a position where you were feeling held back. You were feeling like you were just kind of stuck where you were, trapped where you were. Nothing could really advance you in the ways you wanted, so you left. You may have physically moved away, but you couldn't stay there anymore. I think it just like became too much. You're like, nothing here makes sense for me anymore. I don't see how I'm going to grow. I need to move on to somewhere different, somewhere new. And you've done that. And now you're making the steps and just like focusing on pushing yourself forward, building some security for yourself, starting to like get your network back together here. It's been slow and diligent, but I think, overall it was what you felt you needed to do. For the other person in this connection, we have the Five of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Moon. So this is a person who is feeling like they were left out or left behind. Now, I don't know if maybe you had like a romantic partnership that you were in when you were part of this like energy of feeling stuck and trapped, and when you left they felt a sense of abandonment in that. That's very possible. But I don't think they've talked to you about it with the Moon here. I think there's been some secrets kept. I feel like they have been wanting to say like, you left me behind. I wanted that opportunity with you. I wanted to offer you, something stable, something loving, and like you just didn't stay long enough for me to be able to do that. This person's got some pain around them for sure. In the connection, we have the Seven of Swords, the Nine of Wands, and the King of Swords. This is like, again, energy of some deception, some sense of keeping some things from somebody. One of you or both of you feeling like you need to have your guard up, have your defenses up. You're being really defensive in your communication. I would say you're probably being very abrupt, very direct in your communication. You're cutting with your words. You're not there. There's not a single cup here, okay? This is the energy of somebody, you, I think here, Sagittarius, trying to look out for yourself. And I don't say that negatively. There are times when we need to be selfish to be able to help ourselves advance, but looking out for yourself and doing what you felt you needed to do to be able to move forward in your life. And somebody else just like swallowed a whole bunch of hurt, and I don't even think they communicated it to you. You may not have even known this person had feelings for you, or it may have been something that you saw as being like casual or fleeting, but they saw as being something more. But there's some lying here, maybe not lying, there's like information that's just not being shared, which is, you know, basically lying. There's a sense of defensiveness, there's a real directness in the communication. Nothing about this feels affectionate. Nothing about this feels loving. This is somebody who's feeling wounded and abandoned and taking it out on you, but like hasn't even told you that you hurt them, which is unfair, you know? So let's clarify and see. I'm sorry, Sagittarius, not a terribly inspired love reading, but you know, relationships are complicated. The connections we have with people are complicated. And communication is so important for making things work when we want to. Remember that your free will is the most powerful tool that you have. So let's clarify this Nine of Pentacles. Three of Emotions, 10 of Voices, 5 of Emotions. Yeah, I think work was getting in the way here for you. It was such a distraction. To the point that it's like you can't give yourself to a relationship. You're so focused. Work is your relationship at this point in time. And I think that you're trying to let go of some of that. There's definitely some energy here of letting go, but there is a lot of hurt under this. The energy surrounding this reading feels like what happens when you get out of a relationship and pour your everything instead into working, into taking care of you, into advancing yourself as a coping mechanism. And this may not be you, this may be them, but this is the energy that's surrounding your connection with this person. Let's take a look for you here, Sagittarius, at the Six of Swords. Okay. The Hermit, the World, and the Death card. Yeah, you were done. You were done with where you were. You didn't want to be there anymore. You weren't, again, seeing that growth. And you said, I need to strike out on my own. I need to go make a new start for myself. And that is exactly what you did, Sagittarius. You were of your word. And you said, I'm going. I'm doing it. Doing it for me. And, you know, sometimes that's the most important thing and best thing we can do for ourselves. Let's take a look at the other energy here. I want to look at this Ace of Pentacles. Three of Inspiration, Three of Materials, Page of Materials. Yeah, this person was like making plans maybe in their mind for what the future could be like with you. They were definitely like playing not make believe. They were thinking about it. They were daydreaming about it, thinking about, you know, building with you, growing with you. I think this is somebody who likes to move very slow and steady. So again, they may not have got to the point of even telling you how they felt or telling you the depth of their feelings before you were suddenly gone. And then they're like, and now I'm left here alone. And I never even got to say what I wanted to say to Sagittarius. And I had all these plans for us, and I really thought that we could build something beautiful together, and I wanted to just move slowly with them and get to know them and spend that time, and now they're gone. It's heavy. Let's look at the connection here at the Seven of Swords. Seven of Emotions, Four of Materials, and the Muse of Materials. Yeah, somebody's got a lot of feelings, but they're playing their cards close to the chest. So this may be you, this may be them, but somebody is like feeling like they just need to like swallow it. So they're feeling a lot and they're like thinking about that a lot, but they're refusing to make it known and to show it. Potentially here you are dealing with an earth sign in this connection with the Muse of Materials coming up. We'll take a look at this King of Swords as well. Ooh, and the Queen of Swords. Ace of Materials. Six of Emotions. Yeah, I think this like cutting means of communication. It's like one of you is going to start to talk to the other that way, and that's going to prompt the other person to also be cutting, and we're going to just come together like this. Somebody wanted a fresh start here and they didn't get it. with you. And that's bringing them back to a place where they're like reflecting on maybe past times that this has happened to them in their life. And it's unearthing trauma for them, and it's making them again respond in cutting and maybe hurtful ways, being very sharp-tongued. And it's just coming from this place of hurt and feeling abandoned and reliving those sense of abandonment traumas that they are carrying with them from before in their lives. And I don't think you're to blame for this, Sagittarius. I think that you are kind of like a vehicle that they attached themselves to. And you were unaware of maybe their feelings, and you were just looking out for yourself in separating from the place that you were in and the position that you were in. And it's just caused a lot of tension. Like, this could be somebody that was like a friend or that you saw as a friend, and you didn't recognize even that there was any other feelings going on there for them. And you were gone before they could even try to like make their move or say it to you. So it just feels like a misfortunate timing. Let's take one last message from the universe for you on this connection. Eight of Pentacles, the Wheel, and the Five of Cups. Yeah, we're going back to a place where we got to put that work in for ourselves again, on ourselves again, deal with the past traumas. This could be for you, or this could be for this other person. But somebody needs to go make peace with their past and put that work in to be able to move beyond it, or they're going to be stuck in this cycle forever. That's really the energy I'm getting here. I hope this is helpful to you, Sagittarius. Remember and remind yourself that it is brave to unearth your life and go somewhere new, because you're feeling like you're stuck where you were. So hopefully next week's love reading is a bit more inspired and love focused, but today's energy, we're dealing with a separation that caused some trauma. And that, kind of sucks. Yeah, we'll see you next week, Sagittarius. I hope this helped, and yeah, hit the subscribe button so you'll know when that comes out again. Bye-bye.